Hello, my name is Frances Jasmine Juarez. I am a recent graduate at Cal State Dominguez Hills, where I earned my Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration with a concentration in accounting. Currently, I work as an accounts receivable specialist for an electrical subcontractor where I manage the full AR cycle. So that includes account reconciliations, collections, payment processing, invoice processing, and month end closings. Prior to this, I spent a little over 10 years in retail management. And I feel like this is what strengthened my foundation, not just in how I lead, how I coach, but how I learned to understand data results and translate them into making financial strategies and achieving goals within the company. Um, this perspective, this real world perspective, I feel like really strengthened um, me and how I carry myself every day, and it was my essentially what led me to going back to school and finishing my undergraduate. Um, Over the next 3 to 5 years, my goal is to earn my Certified Management Accountant credential, which is the CMA, and eventually transition into a controller, a CFO, or any similar senior leadership role. Um, I am drawn to staying in the construction electrical industry. Working in this industry so far, I've not just learned to understand like job costing and project billing and subcontractor compliances and reporting, but it's also strengthened how I studied in school. Not only was I able to bring those experiences to and apply them to my schoolwork, but I was also able to take what I learned from school and take it to work. Um, my goal isn't just to like gain one of these roles. It's to be sit at a table where we can translate the numbers and make them into strategies, financial strategies, and move the company forward. And essentially, that's what I want to work towards is working staying with this company or even moving on, but being with a company that not just wants to like, not just me grow with the company, but the company grow with me. And that is, again, what was my motivation for continuing my education and going to graduate school so that I can achieve these goals, not just for myself, but also to build a future with a company and for me. um, my success has never just been personal, and it was a lot of um, history as far as like my parents and how I was raised. Um, my mom earned what is equivalent of a bachelor's degree in accounting from Guatemala. Um, Her love of numbers, I feel like, is something that I remember since I could create memories. Despite not knowing English and Spanish being my first language, I never struggled in school as far as like even reading, and especially not math, because I remember her teaching me as far as I can start remembering things. She taught me the love of numbers. And my father, he did not finish didn't he didn't go past middle school education, but I feel that he had something that classrooms can't teach, and he understood numbers intuitively. He had this logic, this understanding, despite not knowing English fluently or any of that. And he built a career in warehouse management and operations and auditing. Actually, for the very same subcontractor that I work for today. And he passed away a few years ago, but I feel like his legacy lives on in how I carry myself now and my choice to further my education. The last 2 semesters at Dominguez Hills really strengthened my foundation, and as I'm sure you will see in my transcripts, my grades very much reflected that. I want to be able to continue my education, complete this degree, maybe even go past this degree, work towards a future where I am 100% committed to this program and building a bigger future for myself. Thank you.